watching FTC4 production. Good morning. Well, good day, because anybody could be watching this video at night. I'm sorry about that. um, some of you may wonder why I'm so happy. I am a YouTube partner. I'm monetized. Thanks God. So I just gotta perform myself, one video at a time, consistency, and trying to provide better. Anyways, let's go straight to the point because this is for you and you only. Let me tell you something. I came across with this alarm test in my email, one of my emails, that provided me this opportunity to take this free course. I don't need it now, but as many of you, some of you used to be, or many of you used to be college students and students in high school, and you know how tedious linear algebra can be. Not regular algebra, linear algebra. And this is a brief refresher with Python, which Python, as you may be aware of, is a very, very, very important tool being used in many platforms nowadays. Linear algebra is really important, especially if you want to become a programmer stuff in the future. It's a good concept to have in the back end, but it can be really challenging for many. And I remember back in the times, I used to nail maths, pretty well in certain levels, including calculus. But linear algebra was something a little bit, I don't know. For many of you, it might be really nice, but I never found a course like this back then. And today I was wondering how many high school students, how many college students might be struggling nowadays to deal with this particular course, and they're looking for books, because there are really books out there that really sucks, really, really, really bad. And I just came to the realization that why not to throw this out there for many of you parents who follow me up might be able to be, hey, linear algebra course, maybe my son needs it, or my daughter, let me show that to them. Or some of you might have college kids that might be struggling with something like this, and you can give it to them. It's for free. As usual, I'm gonna put down below on the video description the URL that you can actually use in order to come to this website and get it started, because it's for free. Ladies and gentlemen, linear algebra refresher course for free by Udacity, of course. And about this course, this mini course is intended for a student who would like a refresher on the basic of linear algebra. The course attempts to provide the motivational for why linear algebra is important, in addition to what linear algebra is, if you know what I'm talking about. Students will learn concepts in linear algebra by applying them in computers program. Hey, remember, programming? It's really important to know this. As I was saying before, at the end of this course, you will have coded your own personal library of linear algebra functions that you can use to solve real problems. I really can't emphasize enough. I really just want to push this to, you have to present this to your children if you actually have children at home that are going to high school and college. Linear algebra is something that they should have set. I understand some of your kids probably are not even thinking to go close to the science fields, but if they do, please make sure that they get it straight, because they're gonna find it. So, and some of them might smash themselves against a brick wall. Why don't just give them this course and be over with? The course cost is for free. Okay. The timeline is approximate 4 months, and the skill level is intermediate. It means it's not introduction, and you gotta know some math, and it's, I mean, Python will be used somehow, so you learn. So you gotta know a little bit of technology stuff, but anybody can get, involved with this. Okay. Included in product is a rich learning content. It's taught by Industry Pro, which is the instructor of this. I'm gonna show it to you down below. And interactive quizzes will be provided, but and this is a self-paced learning, which you can take at any time during the day. Yeah. This is the guy, the instructor. Sorry about that. That is gonna be leading the course, Chris Privai. I don't know if you have heard about him, but he's really heavy on this field. You can actually Google him and search a little bit about more about him. Very professional. His story is really interesting. You can actually go and check it out. What you will learn. So it's just 2 lessons, simple. Vectors. Learn the basic operations on vectors. One of the fundamental objects of studies in linear algebra. Oh yeah, I remember that. And I gotta tell you, your children, like I said before, if yourself are involved into this, I cannot. I mean, I gotta tell you, you gotta take linear algebra before you get to college. If you have children already in high school, it has to be dealt with because you're gonna find it. I'm not saying that the linear algebra is a killer. Wait until you see calculus one. No, well, not calculus one. Calculus two. Calculus two is really insane, but that's something else. But linear algebra could give some people difficult time because I have seen it. All right. The code a library of functions to perform operations on vectors that you will use in later lessons. Lesson 2, intersections. Learn the geometric and algebra interpretation of intersections of flat objects and how to solve real world problems. Or write your own algorithm to find the intersection of sets of lines in a plane. Excellent. Prerequisite and requirement, which is the part that I was actually trying to get into before at the beginning. The course has no formal prerequisite except experience with some programming language. You see what I'm talking about? It's not an introductory course on Python and stuff like that. This is something should know a little bit. A familiarity with high school algebra, which is the regular algebra that I was talking about, and trigonometry will be also useful. And trigonometry is that's another one. Um, but like I said, I thought that it would be helpful for you to have to pamp, wet your feet into the water before getting into water. And this is for free. It's not going, you don't want to lose anything out of it. Why you have to take this course? You should take this course if you want a refresher on the basic of linear algebra or want to learn them for the first time. There you go. That will tell you a lot if you can take this course or not. Also, you should take this course if you want to see how linear algebra can be applied to the real world problems, which it will be an excellent idea. And also if you want to learn linear algebra in the context of programming. That's it. I'm gonna leave it up to this point. I'm not gonna keep reading that much because I don't want to bother you into things that you don't want to be related with. But if you have any concern or any question, don't hesitate to let me know. Please bring it down below on the remarks. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because the war is not over, ladies and gentlemen. This continues. This is the beginning of the journey. I got monetized, but we gotta continue moving forward. If you didn't like the way I presented this video, I really apologize about that. Just give me some time to become a better, because practice makes the master. And if you believe on that, you should know what I'm talking about. And I'm non-stopping. I'm moving forward. I'm a force in motion. So give me the chance to prove myself and hit the subscribe button. And if you didn't like the channel, still give me some likes, so in that way you can prove to other people that you're capable to provide some love to people that you don't like. What about that? That makes you a better human than you think or you thought that you would be. I love you. Until the next video, STC for production. Adios.